morning, everybody. This is Pepper Bay, and of course, this is Church of Hot Sauce. Welcome. It is a beautiful Sunday morning today on October 12th, 2025. Blessed and breathing. Glad to be above dirt. We're going to review some hot sauce today. Thanks for joining me. We got a really cool company that we're going to be reviewing today called Karma Sauce. I've done quite a few of their sauces before on the show, but I have some that I have not reviewed on here, so that's what we're going to do. As well as having a spicy sweet treat from Buc-ee's, or as I like to say, Buc-ee's. Congratulations on Fraternation for winning the League of Fire America's belt. Congratulations, brother. And as well as congratulations to Mr. Stephen Fiery Red Kurgan for upholding his world title belt against Mr. Chris the Scoville unit for Galley. Very intense matchup on both of those. Go back to League of Fire's site and rewatch those incredible matchups. Mind-blowing weekend at Blaze for the Braves. So check that out. Awesome job, Pettibone, for putting on that event. Seems like it was a great success. So hopefully I can make it out next year. And honestly, what a way to bring, more or less bring this belt season to an end. There's a couple more matches left, but it's kind of like it starts all over again, because you get people winning belts and then they get invited to the America's Belt match. So very cool, very exciting, and congratulations and job well done to all that participated. It takes a lot of courage to get up on that stage, to put yourself out there like that, and to try to bring honor and success to the state that you're playing for, or just yourself in general as a personal goal. So great job, guys. Proud of you. Hopefully I will be getting myself a belt next year. That is the goal. And I have a surprise individual that will be training me. Now, all the belt matches that I've done, I've only ever trained with jalapenos. Nobody knows that. So this next year is going to be a real big ramp up, so hopefully I can get and achieve that personal goal of winning a belt. So, but very exciting. Job well done, League of Fire. Always doing a good job with these events. Love to see how big this is getting, how much this is turning into something worldwide and global. So, yeah, cheers. Alright, let's get into it. I feel like my volume is jumping up. I don't know why I feel like that, but we're going to turn it down just a little bit. First off, we're going to start off with Karma Sauce's Holy Moly, or Holy Mole. If you look at the little insignias above the E, Holy Mole. Love the insignia on Karma Sauce. Honestly, I should get a tattoo of it because it's just that cool. But like they do some special edition ones where the logo gets like a little transformation, the label gets a little transformation. Gotta love that. I like it when companies do that, but stick with like a, a normal C, but pump it up with some collabs and stuff like that. So, and the Holy Mole is butternut squash, seed oil. Wait a second. Okay. Blackberry juice, habanero chilies, water, apple cider vinegar, panela sugar, plum concentrate, squash seed oil, 100% pure chocolate, fig concentrate, salt, roasted onion, mulberry molasses, guajillo chili, garlic, ancho chili, cumin, black pepper, cinnamon, and cardamom. That is very interesting. So instead of a normal mole, which would be very savory, we're going to be going for a sweet aspect on the mole. That is very cool. Definitely intrigued by that quite a bit. Mole, mole. Let's open this bad boy and try it out. Oh, in one foul swoop. I've never had one come off that clean. That's a beautiful thing. I should buy a lotto ticket. Good days ahead. Let's go ahead and see what the, let's go ahead and give it a quick Taylor Swift and we'll shake it up. Shake it up. Make sure there's no caps at the top. And there's still a cap. Okay. Oh, God, get back in there, sir. Ooh, that smells really good. Well, okay. Let's see what the consistency is like here. Ooh, this one is a thick one. Love the dark color and consistency. Ooh. Okay, so it has very much a Latin chocolate kind of bitterness, sweetness smell to it that grabs you right by the nose. Very interesting. Oh man, I really want some vanilla bean ice cream to put this on top now, just to like, maybe that's what I should do from now on with dessert sauces. Yes. Okay. That's very interesting and unique. Let's get a little bit more of that. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can take you through this journey that's going on. So you get almost like a savory hit, like a nuttiness that goes straight into a chili sweetness that hits you then with like a habanero sweetness, blends right in to the velvety smooth pure chocolate that's going on, that then gets hit with like that nutty blackberry sweetness at the end, with that hint of that spicy at the end. That is such a ride of a sauce. Very interesting, very unique. Not too overly hot at all. This would be great on some brownies. This would be great on vanilla bean ice cream. Obviously putting into a savory mole, putting this on top, like if you had, oh my goodness, what are those called? Like a sweet tamale or even a savory tamale. I think this would be absolutely phenomenal on. It's like a teeter-tottering of sweet heat. But it does it very well without lingering. Like it's a quick. That's a very interesting sauce. Flavor-wise, that is a solid 9 and maybe a 9.5 out of 10. Wow. I'm extremely impressed by that sauce. 9.5 out of 10. Highly recommend this. Again, could be used in a sweet aspect, could be used in a savory aspect, but an absolutely bombshell of a sauce. Karma sauce. Holy moly. They have put out another incredible sauce, obviously. That is, it's on point. It'll get you. It's going to take you for a little bit of a culinary ride, but you're going to have an experience and it's going to be wonderful. So, Karma sauce, check it out. What's going on with my lights here? That better. Holy moly! Check it out. Yum. Let's see what we got next. Alright, next up. Next up, we've got Karma sauces. It's Tuesday somewhere. For some reason, there is a it is a taco satellite. It's a satellite of taco. You know the Lou Reed song, Satellite of Taco. One super fun label, very cool and different. You have a taco satellite. Satellite of taco. Satellite of taco. You got a satellite of taco that is orbiting the Earth. It's having a great time. It's bringing the message of Tuesday to everywhere. We're going to try this bad boy out here. Grown in the Finger Lakes. Oh, wow. Ingredients on this one are going to be tomato, onion, jalapeno peppers, fresh lime juice, agave nectar, salt, garlic, chipotle chili, cumin, black pepper, and Mexican oregano. Very interesting list of ingredients. Do. Okay, let's see what the nose knows here on this one. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. The cumin is very good. Get that smoky nuttiness going on. We're not talking crazy. That subtle difference has to be the Mexican oregano. Wow. It's not as like sharp of a smell as like normal oregano would be. It's a little bit not lesser, not like snub, but it's just not as, it's more of a hey. It's not like, I don't know, that's the best way to describe it, but it's definitely less in your face, which I think is making it the humans stand out even more so because it's clearly the biggest star of the show in this. Definitely smell the acidity from the tomatoes as well. Let's see the consistency on this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not too blended. It's not like too pureed, but it's not too chunky either. It smells good. It smells really good. The tomato is playing a lot bigger part than I thought it was going to. Wow. That's drinkable. Wow. One more. It's literally that good. Okay, so let's go on this journey together with this last one. Acidity and freshness from the tomatoes, then hit with this that beautiful nuttiness from the cumin, the little bit of earthy heat from the jalapeno, and then finishing with that floral, herbaceous flavor coming from the Mexican oregano. That nice, it just ends up like finishing that array of flavors going over the taste buds at the end. Not really a whole lot of heat. As far as heat, this is probably maybe a 1. There's not a lot of heat at all, but there's solid flavors going on. That's really yummy. Wow. This is a 10. This is a solid 10. Like, this is a solid permanent rotation sauce. Like, I eat a lot of Latin food. I might need a gallon jug of this. Karma, talk to me if you can do that, because seriously, this is that good. Karma sauce. It's Tuesday somewhere. Check it out. You can find them on Facebook. I believe they're on Instagram as well. Let me check the label. They're on Instagram, Twitter or X, and on Facebook. Or you can visit them at karmasauce.com. And 5% of their profits go to kick-ass causes. So check that out. Karma sauce. It's Tuesday somewhere. Very good sauce. It's a very good sauce. Let's go ahead and cleanse the palate here. Going for a new look on the beard. Doesn't feel like it's working. Alright. Last sauce for today is going to be from Karma Sauce, of course. It's the best sauce. Karma Sauce. This one is called Buffalo pepper sauce. Again, the buffalo pepper sauce. Karma sauce. I don't know why there's that many buffalo in there, but maybe they're in a pack and then they wanted to be noticed. I don't know. But that's pretty funny. So okay, I'm gonna read the back of this label on this one. Many Super Bowls ago, in a city not far from Karma Sauce headquarters, A crimson fusion of chicken and hot sauce changed game day forever. Intimidating? Yes. But we won't be buffaloed. It's with that in mind that we introduced B8, our carmified take on cayenne red, tangy, complex, peppery, salty, and apple cider vinegar forward. Mix 50-50 with unsalted butter for a most elevated wing sauce. Good on oysters, jambalaya, yes, and yes. So this is Buffalo 8 is this official sauce. Okay. Ingredients: cayenne pepper, apple cider vinegar, garlic, fig concentrate, tamarind, onion, ancho chili, salt, and celery seed. Karma sauce, you have me intrigued. That rhymed. Yeah, nice. You little Taylor Swift, shake it up. Shake it up. Oh, 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 oh. Excuse me. Cleanse the palate one more time. Alright, see what the nose knows. What? Whoa. That fig and the tamarind. Wow, that is really interesting. Like inside my nose receptors are like, what? What? Wow. That's very interesting. Okay. It smells like figs. It's I really don't know how else to say it, but it smells like figs. Wow. Is there any acidity in there? There is not. Well, besides the vinegar, but like that's not what I'm. Interesting. What? What? Okay, let's try that one more time. You get the vinegary bite, and then it goes straight into this garlicky fig. Earthy from the ancho chili. I can definitely see how this would work with a lean protein like chicken, and for sure in like a 50-50 mix of butter and this, I'm sure it would be outstanding. I will have to try that and do another review video on wings like that. That is so very unique. Fig is, it's sweet yet it's got a savory rock to it at the same time. The cayenne that's in there, you can't really taste the cayenne. Very interesting. I would give this sauce a solid 9 out of 10. A solid 9 out of 10. Can't wait to try it with that 50-50 mix. The heat level on this is a 1. This is not crazy. It's quite nice. On wings, I could see this being great in a stir fry as well. Very interesting. 8 buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Pepper sauce. By Karma Sauce. Check them out. Facebook, Instagram, or X, as well as karmasauce.com. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very crazy. Okay. Last up, we had a product from the good old Southern Buc-ee, or Buc-ee's as the wrong people call it, because it's definitely pronounced Buc-ee's. But parents went on a road trip. They said, "Oh, should we pick you up anything from Buc-ee's?" I looked online, and I obviously about like the beef jerky, about the brisket sandwich, about the beaver nuggets. But I was like, I looked on there. I said top 5 things I should have at Buc-ee's. And this came up. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know. Excuse me. And this is Buc-ee's jalapeno peanut brittle. Like what? Jalapeno peanut brittle? Hey, give me some, please. So I had to get some of that. And honestly, it just smells like a delicious peanut brittle, which I feel like peanut brittle is pretty hard to mess up. You can if you take it too far, but if you can, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but look at all those bubbles. Look at all those cooking bubbles from cooking that caramel on there. Oh, good job, Buc-ee's. You did it. I'm not gonna get crazy with it, but I'm gonna nice little chunk. Was phenomenal. So right away, you hit with that. First off, it's got a beautiful crunch because the caramel is so aerated in the brittle. So it's not too sticky. It like breaks off. It chunks off. Exactly what you want in a good peanut brittle. The peanuts are good quality. As soon as you start getting the nuttiness from the peanuts, you start getting the earthiness from the jalapenos, which is great. Not spiciness, but like the overall flavor of a jalapeno. And then as the sugars and the nuttiness start to shift and the sugar gets reduced down into like, those clumps that get stuck on your teeth and all that jazz towards the end of some peanut brittle, it finishes with that fresh pepperiness flavor that you get from a jalapeno, like an actual fresh jalapeno. So it goes from like that earthiness into a freshness as you're finishing. This is delicious. This to me is a great brittle. I love it that it has spiciness in there. The spice level is not hot. It is flavor. It is not heat. Which some people like that, some people don't. I know I'm one of those people that I love when there's flavor in there. I always take flavor over heat. Is heat nice? Yes. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose the flavor over the heat. This is a 10. If you go to Buc-ee's or Buc-ee's, please go check some of this out. This is jalapeno peanut brittle, and it is a must-have. I think it is just as much of a must-have as the beaver nuggets. If you've never had it, check it out next time you're there. You're going to be disappointed if you don't. It's that good. So, jalapeno peanut brittle from Buc-ee's. Check it out. And when you go, or you go on to Karma Sauce, let them know Pepper Bay sent you. Alright. So, the spicy sermon for today. Spicy sermon for today is where this world is going as far as mixture of narcissism, subsidized motherhood, and not wanting to really buckle down and fix the problems. I think that in this day and age, because they know that they have the parachute of alimony or child support or what have you, I think that it is hard to find the right person because people are so apt, because they know they have it out if things even slightly get hard. Now the problem with that is things will get hard because it's how life goes. It's the duality of life. You can't have light without the dark. You can't have dark without the light. If there's nothing to contrast it to, you have no idea that the other thing exists. So when you have bad days, it makes those good days that much better, because you understand what a bad day feels like. Things in life worth having are worth putting effort into. And it's not like marriage. Marriage is not a short game. It is a long haul. It is commitment. It is validation for you and your partner. It is communication. It is respect. It is loyalty. It is knowing and being there for someone when they're at their lowest, so that they can be there for you at your lowest. You know, you always hope for the best but plan for the worst. But in marriage and in relationships, especially when children are involved, you have to make that commitment to do better. Build your partner up. Hopefully they do too. Communicate, and communicate nicely, as far as my feelings are the only one that matters, or like I saw a video the other day, just this morning, where the husband, he's holding their 6-week-old baby girl, and he found out that she had a Tinder, and when he confronted her with it, she decided to say, "No, I'm not gonna talk about this in front of our children. Why would you bring this up right now?" And super spin it off so that it was his fault for even bringing it up in the situation. That is blatant narcissism. Shame on that person. Not fair. I don't know the whole situation. I'm not in that relationship, but all the flags are there that she's in the wrong. Her body's not even healed from the baby, and she's out there trying to look for someone else. That is deplorable and absolutely disgusting in my opinion. You're not giving... There's so much wrong with that. My parents have been... They'll be married 40 years next year. 40 years. 14 years. You got to put in that effort. There's going to be bad times. A lot of us make, when we're in long-term relationships, if you're religious at all, you make a promise to God. That's what you're doing when you're getting married. You're making a promise to God. All these things in sickness and in health, and for richer, for poorer, in weakness and in strength. You're going to be there for that person. You're going to figure it out. My point being, for the spicy sermon for this week, is don't give up. Don't take the easy route out and promise you it's not the better route. The better route is the hard work, is the dedication, is the loyalty. Because at the end of that road, you're proud of yourself, you're proud of your partner, and you're proud of the journey that you've overcome. And you're proud of the life that you've led. So go out there, be proud of the life that you lead. As always, it's about that time. This has been the Church of Hot Sauce. May the spice be with you, and also with you. I'll see you next Sunday, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hug your loved ones. Hug your loved ones. Have a great rest of your day.